Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapper Chronicles. We're coming back at you with another Ratchet video. Okay, this time we have something from a company called Walden, and I think that's pronounced Worcester. Walden-Worcester company. This happens to be a refrigeration ratchet, but they were known for a lot of other stuff, but before we jump into it, if you could do me a big favor and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you find any of this at all interesting, and give me the HBO special. HBO special stands for Help a Brother Out. Help a Brother Out special. So give me the HBO special and help a brother out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Okay, getting back to the Walden. Interesting company, an early player in automotive tools, going back over 100 years. Walden, I think they were established or started in 1906, and soon after they became kind of a mainstay in, like I said, automotive tools, sockets, wrenches, and stuff like that. Not sure the total history of the company and how come they fell off, because Walden isn't really a name really known today as a big name in the tool industry, even tools that are not so vintage. It seems like they kind of fell off somewhere where they started making tools that were kind of not the best quality, you could say. This was back in when even the not so great quality tools were still made in USA also, but I don't know, from my experience it seems that all the Walden tools, ratchets pretty much, that I've come across have been kind of what can I call it? Not the best quality. The fit and finish was kind of shoddy. The plating wasn't that great. And this one's I guess falls into that period. This particular one is a 3119 model, made in USA, and it has on and off directions. If you look at the casting or the metalwork here, you see it's pretty, I don't know, doesn't look so great. You can see a lot of the lines, and they didn't smooth this portion out at all. Going all the way down, you see the lines of the forging there on the side. Here you see, I don't know, kind of a bit sloppy in the metalwork here. Over here on the front, you see like kind of a step there that's was not smoothed out. Yeah, and the same goes for a lot of the ratchets that I see in this period. I'm not sure what period this is, maybe 50s, 40s maybe. Like I said, the company goes way back to the beginning of the 20th century, but I think these were kind of made maybe sometime after that. But yeah, even though they have some really interesting designs, there's one ratchet in particular that's kind of one of my favorite designs, because it has two pawls that go against each other, like sliding pawls in the ratchet head. It's a round head, and it's pretty innovative design, and I like it because it's different, but the fit and finish is, yeah, always kind of leaves something to be desired. And these are pretty simple ratchets. These refrigeration ratchets usually has a plug. Here's the plug. Usually has a screw, flathead mostly, you'd find, and you take the plug out, and underneath the plug there's usually a spring and another like pawl head, and here is that simple, just a round piece, a cylinder as a pawl, and now you can push this out. Kind of remember how this came out, because the teeth have to be oriented in a certain way for the pawl to catch and ratchet correctly. So this is the Worcester side, and this is how we took it out. And here we see the teeth, or steps. It looks more like steps than teeth in this ratchet. Very coarse. These are very coarse ratchets. There's only like 16 steps in this ratchet, so it's not fine tooth by a long shot. It's pretty coarse. And there we see how they look and the quality of them. It doesn't actually look too bad. Looks kind of okay. The sides up here on the edges look pretty raggedy though. You can see that there along the edges, and on this side also they look pretty raggedy, these side edges here. And to put this back together, well, take a peek in here. There's not much to see in there. They just bored straight through and then kind of just drilled a board in there to make the crevice for the pawl, spring, and plug. And kind of the pawl keeps the mechanism from falling out. It keeps it sticks out in that channel to keep it from falling away. And this piece doesn't look too bad either. I see that they chamfered the edges there, and I think you can is that, hold on, okay, this one's not chamfered, this one is chamfered. I guess this is the way it should go in. And then you just take your spring, you drop that in like that, and then your plug goes in there. Like that. And you don't want to go too hard with the plug, because I think it needs to be a little bit loose to get it to ratchet good, because if you tighten it down too much, it kind of locks up. So give it a little bit of slack so it's able to ratchet. And these had like several openings. I think one was a 1/4 inch, maybe that's a 1/4 inch, and 7/16 openings, and then it had like I think a 1/2 inch hex opening for I guess some hex bolts on a refrigeration unit. Usually I'm assuming usually they were 1/2 inch, so they added a 1/2 inch there. And it had the hex 1, 2, 3 square openings to help you do whatever work is done. I never seen these used. I don't know how they would be used. I don't even know if these would be used today. I'm sure refrigeration units have changed a lot in the past, or some at least in the past 50 years or whatever, 40 years. But there we go. We have the Walden. This one is the 3119 model. Like I said, made in USA. Kind of an interesting company that we don't hear too much about anymore. Alright guys, until next time.